was done too. This is what happens when you don't have a script. Hi, I'm Julia Quirke, and today I want to tell you and remind myself of why I'm on YouTube. Have you ever tried to talk about YouTube in one of your classes? I have done it so many times. I remember a couple of years ago I was in an adolescent lit class in college. We were talking about Harry Potter, and I was like, oh my gosh, I have to tell you about the Harry Potter Alliance. And
yeah? I just hear a Rhodes Scholar applicant say, oh my god, I have to tell you about the Harry Potter Alliance. Yes.
So come down here. You can say whatever you want. You can say hi. You can introduce Kate. It's Kate!
Hi, I would like to introduce you to Pekingese. Her name is Hermione. And she's good at many tricks.
I shit in the basement.
No, she doesn't do that. She eats poop. She's a poopy mouth.
Yeah, she's
And Max is over there. He's
What does this do?
Stop that! I don't have 10 minutes to do a
Alright,
YouTube
hold on.
channel. You
We're
never
gonna-
introduced Steve.
He's coming!
Oh! We're not gonna introduce Steve. Oh god.
It took off my fingers!
Stop. Oh, are you done? Okay.
By the way, as usual, you're dressed inappropriately.
And that was my mom. Anyway, so I was in my class, Adolescent Lit, and I was like, oh my gosh, I have to tell you about the Harry Potter Alliance. And everybody just kind of stared at me. They looked at me really blankly. Nobody really cared about the Harry Potter Alliance. And I was like, people, Nerdviteria is a gold mine of opportunities to get kids interested in books. And everybody in the room just kind of looked at me, and it was really, really frustrating. And this has happened to me before, where I've been in a class and I've been like, anybody here a nerd fighter? And nobody is ever a nerd fighter. But a couple of months ago, I was in a class where we were talking about private information and how it's so important to make that private information publicly available. And I'm thinking, what about the exchange of information between people within the public sphere? This is what I made. I don't know if you can read it. It just became a sermon on the value of YouTube. And at the end of class, a lot of people came up to me and were like, hey, I enjoyed your 10-minute talk about YouTube. And I was like, thanks. But that's why I'm doing it, is because I think that there are so many cool things that are happening in this community, and I want to be a part of those things. I have seen the way that this community has organized to do random acts of kindness, to promote charity and raise a lot of money with things like Project for Awesome. It feels like the real work that needs to be done. It feels like these are the conversations that are important and that need to happen in order to make the world a better place. These are the contemporary methods of communication. Real people like you and me are creating really cool stuff. It's a lot of cool things, basically, is what I'm trying to say. I don't have anything else to share. Oh, I almost forgot to say, DFTBA and best wishes. Now I have to edit this video so I can go to get Indian food at Gandhi Mahal.